Okay, hello everyone, welcome back to another Math Your Day channel. So in today's channel we'll be looking at exponents. So exponents have its own characteristics, right? So we notice that in order for a number to be an exponent, we should have a base and a what? Exponent. So this is what we call the base, and this is of course the exponent of that base, right? So for instance, uh, what is 2 squared, right? So you notice that this is the base here and this is the exponent. So what this means for us means that how many times are we timesing 2 by itself, right? So in this case you notice that this is a 2, so meaning that 2, it is being times by itself twice, right? So this is once, 2 times, right? So meaning 2 times 2, which will give us 4. If you look at 3 cubed, right? This means that 3 is times by itself 3 times, right? So 3 times 3 times 3, which is 27, and yeah, which is 27. So this is the definition of exponent basically, right? So for exponent we have characteristics that one should understand. So the first one is when we're looking at multiplication, right? For instance, if we have x n times x m, right? As long as the bases are the same, we're adding the two exponents. So meaning we'll have x n plus m, right? As long as the bases are the same, you're adding the exponents. For instance, if we have 2 times 2, right? So we notice that here there's a 1, right? So it's 2 plus 1, which is 2 cubed, which is a 8, right? So this is the first characteristic that one should know, right? Which is the most important one. Which is the most important one. Then if you look at another one, which is division, right? For instance, if we have okay, let's look at x. So x divided by xm. As long as the bases are the same, you're doing the opposite of multiplication, which in this case we are subtracting. So meaning if we have 4 over 2, this is a 1, so 4 minus 1, which is a 2 cubed, which is 8, right? So basically when we are dividing, we are subtracting the exponents as long as the bases are the same, and then when we are multiplying, we are adding the exponents. And then of course another one is if you have a maybe to the power 0, we notice that this will be 1, right? Can be 7 power 0, this is a 1, can be any number to the power 0, it will always give you a 1, right? And then another characteristic is the negative exponent. So for instance, if you have 1 over x, this will give us x to the power negative 1 in that case. So if you look at 1 over 27, we notice this will give us 27 negative 1. And then you can change this one, of course, which is a 3 cubed, right? So meaning is 3 cubed negative 1. So you can times that inside, which is -3, which takes us to another characteristics of multiplying the exponents, right? So another one is basically multiplying the exponent. For instance, if we have x times y to the power n, right? So what we're going to do, we're going to distribute the n inside. So both x and y will receive the n, right? So you will get x n times y n, right? For instance, if we have 2 times 2, let's make it easy, to the power 2. So this is a 1, so 2 times 1 is a 2. 2 times 2 times a 1 is also a 2, so this is a 4 times 4, which is 16. Another way is we can add these two, which is 2. 1 plus 1 is 2, and then 2 outside there, right? So this one is 2 times 2, which will be 2 to the power 4, which is the same as 16, right? I believe, yeah, 16. Yeah, this should be 2, by the way. Okay, now let us solve equation related to exponents, right? For instance, if we have let's say 27, 3 minus 2x times 9, x minus 1, all divided by 81, 2 minus x. So the first thing you have to do is to break down these numbers, right? You have to break down these numbers, the 9, the 9, 27, and 81. So on your calculator, what you're going to do is you're going to press 27 and then press the equal to sign, then shift, and then press there's a button there written fact, then you press fact. So what you'll get 3 cubed, right? 3 minus 2x times, do the same with the 9, which is 3 squared, x minus 1. Do the same with the 81, which is 3, 4 to the power 4, which is 2 minus x. Now everything becomes easy. Why? Because we have 3, 3, 3 as bases, so we can just apply the properties, right? So the first property is to put this inside. So we have 3 times 3 is 9, minus 6x, and then 3, 2x minus 1, minus 3, divided by 3, 8, minus 4x, right? The next property, you can see here we are multiplying here, so meaning we're adding the exponents, right? So we are adding the exponents, so meaning we'll have 3, 9 plus, or rather negative 6 plus 2 is negative 4x, and then a 9 minus a 3 will give us a 6. It's all divided by 3, 8 minus 4x. Then we notice when we are dividing, we are subtracting the exponents, so meaning there'll be 3, 4x plus 6 minus 8 minus 4x, right? So this is a positive, so meaning these two will move, right? And then 6 minus 8 is basically 3 negative a 2, which is the same as 1 over 3 squared, which is 1 over 9, right? So this is an example of how you can tackle these exponent problems. Another example, a quick example is, let's say for instance we have 2009 times 2012, let's put a minus there, minus 2010, right? So how you tackle this is you look at the smallest, rather the one with the smallest exponent, right, which is 2009, right? So you're gonna say, well, 209 times 1 minus, and then you notice that here we are adding, so meaning 2012 2012 minus 2009. This will give us a 2 cubed. Here again 2009 times 2 1, right? Because 2009 plus 1 is 2010, right? And then we can remove these, and then basically simple math here. This is a 8 minus 1 minus 8 is negative 7 over 2, right? So that is our final answer in that case. Negative 7 over 2 is negative 3.50, right? Negative 3.5. Yeah. Okay, so let's look at another example. The last example, which is 6 times 5, x plus 1 minus 2, 5x plus 2 divided by 5x plus 3. So in this case, we notice that, yep, 5x is common in all these terms, right? So you can take out 5x as a common factor. So 5x, and then 6 times 5 minus 2 times 5 squared, right? This is all divided by 5x times 5 cubed, right? And then you basically remove these two, and then become simple math. Just put this on your calculator. You should get a 6 times 5 5 cubed minus 2 times 5 squared. Should get negative 4 over 25, right? So this is how you tackle these questions, the exponent question, of course. So if you have any questions related to, or rather if you did not understand anything that I've just said, please hit comment down below in the description below, and comment what you didn't hear, or rather what you don't understand, and I will definitely do another video on exponents, explaining in depth what you guys are struggling with in terms of exponents, right? So this video will end here, and yeah, thank you for watching. Catch you later.